my channel. I'm Moriah Berryhill and I just finished filming this super spring peachy orange smoked out look and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so to prime my eyes, because I am going to be doing a little bit different look than last time, I'm just going to use the Makeup Forever HD foundation stick. I actually really like this as a primer. So I'm just going to use my finger and just kind of create that and go all over the eye. And you can either blend it with your finger, just go gentle with your skin, or I'm sure a beauty blender would work just fine. But, okay, so I'm going to use two palettes. This one is the Dare to Create by Morphe. It's the 39A. So it has like all these super big pans in here, which I love for everyday looks. And then I just love all these colors. And then I actually will probably. This is the 3502 by Morphe. It's just like a lot of really warm orangey red shades. So that's where I'm going to start. And oh gosh, this doesn't tell me the colors. But basically, if you have anything, just like a neutral shade, I guess, out of any palette. I'm gonna start this first one just in this corner, this top corner. And I'm just gonna blend that everywhere. And this is just gonna be our subtle transition everywhere. Y'all know me, I'm pretty messy and smoky. It's not gonna be cut or anything with wing eyeliner. But I don't know if you can already tell just like what a drastic difference that makes. For the next shade, I'm gonna come in the middle. It's the third row and the third one down. And I'm gonna take the Morphe M433 brush. And I'm just gonna pack that on. All across my lid. Okay, so now that that's packed on there, I'm gonna clean up my inner eye with my finger because I hate the way that looks when it's all up there. Gosh, honestly, I really like that. But I'm gonna go back in with just a really big fluffy brush. I'm gonna take the Morphe M504. And I'm just gonna blend that all together. I'm gonna go in with this more orange shade. It would be here from the top, it'd be on the second row, and it's the third and the second row. And this will just brighten it up, I think, yeah. Okay, I just went ahead and moved my mirror in front of me so hopefully y'all can see both eyes instead of just my left eye. Okay, and I'm gonna go back in with that middle row shade, and I'm just gonna pack a little bit more in, all the while keeping this a little bit lower beneath the crease. I don't know, I've just been seeing all these fun colors for spring, so I thought I'd try it. I've actually never done anything like this on me. So this is more of a fun video, not necessarily something you would wear every single day. And now I'm gonna take the Morphe R37. This is by far my favorite brush. So I'm gonna go back in with that top shade and kind of mix it with the shade below to make it a little bit darker in my crease. And just kind of blend that out. Okay, so for the eyes for now, we're mostly gonna be done. And I'm gonna move on to the face and then we'll finish them back up after that's applied. So, okay, so as far as my face goes, I'm pretty much gonna do the exact same thing that I did in my everyday makeup tutorial, which Heather will link below if you didn't see it. But I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and this is the shade Light Neutral. And I'm just gonna use that even before my foundation. I know that's like breaking all the rules. Just to cover a few spots, and I just feel like when I do that, it just starts my foundation out with just a smooth, even skin tone. So I just rub that in with my finger, and the shade is really light for me right now, but that'll be okay because my foundation's not. And then going back in with the same shade and same foundation as last video, it's the Dior Forever, and I saw that they just came out with a new one, so I'm super excited to try that. But same as always, I'm gonna go in with one pump. Go into this right side. Okay, so the next step will be the same as last time. I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade, I think it's their second one, yeah, it's 2, it's medium. And I'm gonna go in with the fluffy brush, not because it's necessary, but just because I like it. It's the Morphe E41. I'm just gonna lightly go all over my face. This is a step I didn't do last time, but I did mention it. It is the Butter Bronzer in Physicians Formula, and that's all it says. And this is the one I was telling y'all that smells super good. And like I said, you can get this at Walgreens or Target, CVS, anything like that. And I know Ulta sells it. But this is more for, I guess, more of a contoured look. So it's the Morphe E8 brush. And I'm gonna take that and go all along my cheekbones just to deepen it. If you can tell. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with that number 7 caramel color again, and I'm gonna be taking the same It Cosmetics soft focus sculpting brush. And I'm just gonna bronze it up a little bit more and make sure it's nice and blended and not too harsh. Last week I told y'all I like the thinner version better of this in the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer, but my mom broke it. So shout out to Ren. So I'm just gonna take the brush and I just start by brushing up all my eyebrows, what little I do have. And I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, this is the side that I have those 2 scars on. So y'all will see the transformation, I'm sure. And the one I'm using is in this shade Soft Brown. So I'm gonna just start at the angle and kind of create a line at the front. And make sure you have a light hand when you do this, that it's not too heavy. And then I'm not gonna draw it right here because I want that to look really natural. So I'm gonna start probably 2/3 of the way back. Okay, and then I'm gonna come back to the front and just brush up and use my finger to just soften that line and get it more natural in that area. Okay, now to the other eye. Same thing. I know a lot of people say they take a lot of time on their brows, but I just don't because I don't have time. So the next step right here, I'm gonna go in with some blush, and I don't have any blush in front of me. Okay, so the blush I'm gonna be using is more of a coral color. It is in Luminoso by Milani, which is also another drugstore one. And I feel like it'll just be really pretty with the eyes. So, I know every single brush I've used is Morphe, but it's the Morphe R2, and it's just gonna be fluffy. I'm just gonna add some color. I feel like blush kind of went out for a while, but I just think it's so pretty because it adds so much life to your skin. So I'm done with that step, and the next step I am going to do is go in with that Marc Jacobs liner in the shade Brownie again. Kind of have the same effect on my eyes, but obviously we have more color this time. Okay, and I'm probably not gonna blur that one out as much as I did last time, so that's probably good. And then I'm gonna go in with some mascara real quick. The Voluminous by L'Oreal, the Lash Paradise. This one's a little better. Okay, so I'm gonna go curl my lashes and then put some falsies on, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now I have the lashes on. This probably isn't the lash I would have chose, it's just the one I had. And once again, it's just some Ardell Wispies. So I'm gonna go back in since I feel like they kind of took away from the whole peachy vibe. And I'm gonna grab that brush again, the Morphe M433, and I'm just gonna pick up some more orangey shades and just pack that on. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that Morphe M504 again, grab a neutral shade, and make sure that's all really blended. And I really want that smoked even on this side. And I know I'm probably breaking all the rules, but you know, we're just getting the look, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And kind of flick it out on this side. Okay, so for the bottom lash line, I'm gonna take that smudger detailer brush I used last time from CVS. Oh, hey, I found a number. It's 311, and it's the MUA Professional. So probably for my lower lash line, I'm gonna keep it really soft so the tension is really on the top. So I'm gonna go into this shade right here, these two, and just smoke that out. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the lower lash line with some mascara and using the same one. Okay, so for my waterline, I'm gonna go back in with that eyeliner we used before, the Marc Jacobs in Brownie, and Okay, last but not least, I am going to be doing my lips. And similar to last week, but in order to switch it up, I'm gonna use some different stuff. I'm gonna go in with Whirl by MAC. I feel like a lot of people have this one, so. And I'm kind of gonna color in just a little bit. Okay, to top it off the tiniest bit, I'm gonna go in with this color by Jouer. I think that's how you say it. I'm really not sure of the name, but it's just like a very nude brown. And I'm just gonna go right in the center. And the reason why I do that, you don't want to compete with your eyes if you have a bold eye, or if you want to do a bold lip, I would do a much softer eye. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoy it. Heather's gonna post all my socials for y'all below, and be sure to subscribe.